definitely OP in the story mode. Umisho is just making sure that that storyline continues in actual tournaments. That's all.
Give him the lore accurate tournaments. That's how we take fighting games to the next level. So that way, like, the story expansions can play out based on our tournament results. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's why Superman has a 2-frame overhead from full screen.
And again, man, you see a lot of these players having to respect the pierce range now, because like after that 5H pierce from that distance that a lot of the Zato players are doing it at, you can't really challenge. 2K is going to trade, it's going to be unfavorable trade, or it might just whiff entirely, and 2Ps are going to lose.
God. Dude, Pepperysplash has not let SQ do anything. I mean, again, you know, you got Zato, Ramlethal, and Happy Chaos. I mean, you've got the trinity of don't let you play in the corner here in the top 3.
All of these characters are going to like the 9th layer of hell when it comes to their egregious crimes in the corner. Well, again, a lot of people have been reliably blocking that empty jump from Peppery. Peppery hasn't really been threatening with the jump D delay timing. It is possible on ramp still. Jump D gotta change, where it's a little bit more inconsistent, used as a delayed jump in. But the crouching hurt box on ramp can still get hit.
Yeah, I mean, if you actually saw last week, Jonathan Tene's username was fix jump D, please.
Yeah, I haven't really brought it up because I feel like here specifically at Series E, that point has been driven home a little bit by my man Jonathan's name. But yeah, right, jump D kind of being changed to where it decelerates. I don't know what the technical reason for it is, but basically it doesn't hit as low as it did before. You got to do it a little bit higher. So certain people have lower hurt boxes on crouching, so low that the jump D whiffs. So the empty low into delayed jump D is not there for them. It does work on Ram. Okay. It does not work on Happy Chaos.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah,
well, we've got Peppery. We've got game number 2 going here. Like I said, SQ honestly very rarely got to play. It was pretty much all Pepperysplash, and it looks like Peppery's trying to keep that going right now. Oof.
Almost definitely is. We know that's what he's gonna be motivated to keep the momentum on. He doesn't want to surrender anything to SQ side, because I think SQ does a lot with momentum. She gains confidence. She starts taking a little bit more risk in the matchup, but calculated and like based on her opponent's reads. It's very hard to stop her when she gets going like that.
There we go, the PRC. Yeah, gonna get. Oh my God, that was a sick combo there. Oh, and here, command throw, not gonna be enough to kill, but still gonna set up for the chip pressure over here again. SQ just not having a chance. I mean, I feel like SQ has just been holding back or down back almost this entire fight.
Yeah, it is rough. And you can see there's so many situations where Peppery just does 5H into Pierce, and in the previous patch, SQ would have felt more comfortable challenging, but right now with the changes to Pierce, they're just getting bullied.
Oh. Alright, so SQ finally getting tired of this. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna play now. You're the one who's gonna be. Oh, that was disgusting! The back air dash at the last second to get the overhead.
Yeah, that's a nasty from Ramlethal, man.
Yeah, a lot of players, you know, when you jump at them, they're cognizant of the empty jump. So after a certain amount of time, you just end up crouch blocking, and that last second dash has been a staple. The last second air dash has been a staple of Guilty Gear overheads to punish people expecting empty lows.
And Peppery, what a confirm right there. Like immediately going into Amorphous to make sure that she does not get the chance to burst. And I mean, just in general, that was pretty much the textbook way to keep someone locked in the corner as Zato after a command throw. You do your meaty button, you do cancel into drills, and if they jump out, immediately rise into jump P, right? You can see the rewards you get, combo into frog, and I mean, that's just how you do it. That's textbook.
Yeah, well, Pepperysplash definitely making this match look like textbook, because I don't think Zato players or Ramlethal players believe that Zato wins this matchup, right? I mean,
yeah, I think it's pretty hard for Zato. I will say I think SQ gets a little bit more frustrated by Zato players than most Ram players, but okay. So that might be something to take into account here. But yeah, Peppery is doing a great job just in terms of raw gameplay right now.
You see the read from Pepperysplash? You know, dashing up looked like he was going to go for a command throw, but knew SQ was going to jump back. So he dashed up and did point blank 2H, which caught SQ out of the air, forced the air block into the delayed landing, you know, the block stun landing. And just what a read from Pepperysplash.
Yeah, he tried for a slight instant block right there, too, after getting the first one. Like, that's one thing about Peppery, too, is that he's not a lazy player at all. He definitely always looks for, oh my god.
What the?
You know, that is the life of Zato sometimes. Just go next, fam, honestly.
Turn away from the screen, those watching. Please. It's too brutal.
See, the sad part, James, is I'm a Zato player, so I've been desensitized. Well, that's the sad part. I see this,
You're
and I'm
like,
this
yeah,
is everyday
it happens,
life.
Man.
Yeah. I'm like, people get it. That happens to people every day, James. Oh my god, again.
Yeah, SQ definitely mad now. So SQ getting on the board with back-to-back perfects. She was like, you know what? I'm sick of you. I'm sick of your Zato. I'm sick of this Eddie. No, we're done.
Who was I think it was Wiz Khalifa once famously said, people get shot every day, B. That's how it feels when I see Zato explode like that. I'm like, yep, it's another day.
Oh, man.
It's another day playing this last character.
Wiz Khalifa definitely sounds like he played a lot of Marvel 2 as well.
Yes, it's definitely how it feels.
Okay. Now, SQ definitely has the corner here, but that was a great trade for Pepperysplash because he got the knockdown off of his 6-speed, and so he gets to stay up, the sword to go through, the guaranteed corner push with the piercing.
Oh, and Ash got clipped. I couldn't convert the full pierce, but finds a command throw anyway, and you mentioned it, James. Peppery has been living on this. And then the Drift RC back keeps him safe from the jump in and keeps the corner.
Ooh, the low pressure, the meaty drill, the super meaty drill. Yeah. Pepperysplash, 1 round away from getting into grand finals versus Umisho.
Getting his run back, we'll see. SQ again, bursting a little bit too quickly there. This is what I was talking about. I think she just gets a little bit more tilted than the average RAM player in this matchup.
Dude, I mean, it can't be explained how much that mental damage can hurt you in certain matchups, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Zato is like one of those characters, right, that you mentioned, like Jacko and these other characters that are menaces in the corner, that you just have to weather the storm sometimes. And it feels so bad. It really does.
Yes.
I get it. I get not wanting to weather that storm. And Peppery just finds his spot. Long perfect at the end right there, 67 seconds, but that just shows you the type of rhythm, the type of read he had on SQ at the end right there. It was all Peppery, really kind of frustrated her into playing a little bit chaotic and kind of falling right into his hand.